Okay, so this video is in response to some of the comments I've gotten. I appreciate all feedback, all comments. It's called Outside the Box for a reason, so I appreciate everyone's comments. So some of the comments I've got were concerning sometimes child support is not enough, so why shouldn't the mother be allowed to utilize the supplement in her income, i.e. the child support, on things that are not related to the child? Well, first off, it's not palimony, it's not alimony. You weren't married to this person. Therefore, it's not money for you, it's money for the child. I keep stressing that because if you did not have that child with you, you wouldn't be getting those funds. His check would not be being garnished and being taken out of his household, his income, to go towards you and the child. So the biggest point here is that if you didn't have a child, you wouldn't be getting the money. So why use the money for anything else other than the child? And then I would like to talk about, like, what I'm seeing is a lot of women. Okay, you messing with this guy, you get pregnant. This guy lets you know he's not ready for kids, he don't want children. Okay, you knew that getting into this, that he didn't want children, or it was a one-night stand, or what have you. If you choose to have that child anyway, then that responsibility, I hate to say it, falls solely on you. Because the two parties, they were not in alliance with this. They weren't both like, yes, this is what we want. This person told you they didn't want children. And now, because of your decision to continue to go forward with the child making process, he's now stuck paying for something he didn't want to begin with. We all want to have sex. Let's be grown up here. We all want to have sex, but we don't always want the consequences that comes with having sex. Okay? There is too many options available to women. This is a pro-choice nation, meaning you have the right to choose whether or not you want to keep the child. And then there's birth control. There's so many different types of birth control, pills, patches, shots, and most of it is free through your insurance, because mine was free. So you have a lack of preparation, you have a lack of judgment, and then you have a selfish mentality because you know that child's going to be a check. Whether it's a check from the government, whether it's a check from the man, you know it's going to be dollars. Whether it's a tax write-off, you know, come on, let's be real here. You know it's going to be a write-off. It's going to be dollars. So instead of understanding where this person's coming from, they telling you not ready, you choose to have the child anyway. Well, then that means that the brunt of the responsibility is going to fall on you to take care of that child. Then you're going to drag him into it with child support. Okay, cool. But that support is only because you have that child. Therefore, it should go to that child. Seriously. And then another thing I'm noticing is that these women want to cause hell and wreak havoc in the man's life. For what reason? What's the point or purpose of that? All you're doing is bringing a child into a hostile family environment, teaching them all the wrong values. The adult way to handle this, and I don't have children, so comment on that if you like, but this is how a grown-up would handle this. As a grown woman, if I have a child with someone and things don't work out, this is not the ideal situation. We would have to, because this is how I operate. We would have to come up with a schedule. This is when you see the child. This is when I bring the child by if you don't have, vehicle or transportation to come get the baby. So we set up a time and a schedule. I would type it up. You would have a copy. I would have a copy. That way we can both plan our lives around this schedule. And because I know you're going to go out, you're going to date, because I want you to go be happy, and I don't want you to be in my business, and I'm going to go date. So we need to have a schedule that we both understand. This is when you spend time with the child, because the child needs their father. Okay, regardless of what some of you believe, the child needs their father. Okay, then you come up with a list of things that the child needs. Okay, some of those things you're going to be able to take care of. Some of those things you're going to need the father to take care of. You give the father that list. It's not up to you how he comes up with the money, who he does, or who he hangs out with, or whatever. It's not none of your business, because you're no longer his girlfriend. He gets those items, he keeps the receipts, and he brings the items to you. Now you have what you need for the child. There's no need to get courts involved. Courts only do one thing. They take money out of your pocket and out of your household to make decisions for you that you should have been grown enough to make for yourself. That's what courts do. Okay? So, once you have this understanding, this give and take, this is what it is. The reason why the father wants to keep receipts, just a little sidebar for people who don't know, When you file taxes at the end of the year, you can claim a child. And you can also receive several different credits based upon the fact that you had to help take care of a child. Okay? So don't be selfish, chicks. Seriously, don't be selfish. You can be the primary care provider and claim the child. And then the father who was there, who helped, who has his receipts, he can claim tax credits based upon the fact that he helped that child. And you both can claim the child. And it works and it's fine. And you both get credit for doing your damn jobs as parents. So there's a lot of things that could be talked about here. I'm not going to make this much more longer than it needs to be. But please feel free to comment. I would love feedback. I want to know what the guys think. Ladies, I would love to know what y'all think. Because to me, this is real shit. And you just need to do better.